Hello, everybody, and welcome to the race weekend. I'm your host, Stinky Juan. I'm here with Iverson.
Shalom.
Today we have round. we have
With
round
that or
9.
Mahalo, I wasn't sure what to go with.
We are here, round 9, and we're gonna be here in Portimao for the Portuguese
Portugal.
Grand Prix.
Very excited.
I really like this track.
I like it too. A lot of elevation changes. Don't
Lots of
love
elevation
those.
changes. As a driver, it's fun.
I had
It's
a
also
blast last
frustrating.
I had a really good time.
Yeah. So let's look at this constructors. Very close.
Very close.
With McLaren just edging him out just a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we have also the drivers' standings just getting a little bit separated from before. They were a little bit closer originally.
I mean, the top
it's
three are
only
kind of
16. Just... Yeah, they've separated themselves.
Firmly grasp it. They firmly put themselves in the lead.
I think Luke still has a chance. I think he still has a chance to maybe get third, but Jonas has shown consistency and has been up there pretty high. So
he's catching up. You see?
Yeah, you're gonna catch up when next season. When
Hey,
it goes to zero.
Hey, be nice.
Just joking. Let's double check and see how the
Ooh, look at those pictures.
meant to hit this. Okay,
About
looks like
3
they're
SDU, I
looks
believe.
like they're starting
3
up.
years or so.
Yeah, years or so. Maybe in the years
okay.
or so. Yeah. All right, so we are getting
Hey,
into it,
Lanin, aloha Tori, yeah.
and let's switch over now. Oh, thank you for the 12-month subs.
Wow.
Apparently, he's more consistent with it because I'm only at 10.
Wow.
And he's at 12, so that means I missed it.
I
missed
forget.
two.
Yeah.
Missed two.
What else am I going to do with my Prime sub? I don't watch anyone else.
You know?
I mean, maybe I don't know.
I don't know either. But now that we're getting into it, boom! Everything's been set. Now I'm going to go into
Pang's here.
swapping different stuff. We do have Pang here again. He did really good in his first race back. He was able to score some decent points.
Ew.
Points.
Points.
So as I try to use two different computers simultaneously.
I mean, hey, you stripped me of all, responsibilities, so don't look at me. I used to do the camera. Apparently, I didn't do it right.
I mean, you did it okay.
I did it okay, and then I got busy. But now I'm back! For the most part.
Well, it looks like somebody is coming out. It's Polyhelion.
It's Jonas.
And it's Jonas. So Till and Jonas, it looks like. Oh, no, it's Jonas? I thought that was a Mercedes. These are not the correct names. I should look in the camera because it's not. Still would be. I'm trying to look for something. There it is.
Oh, I only have 3.
So we have Landon here driving for the Ferrari. So we have the Red Rocket back today.
Ew.
We'll see if he shows the same form that he showed while being in it. Let's go there.
Yeah, I mean, he's fast. I always like to see it when Landon's around and watch him do his thing. Hopefully he's staying for the whole time. I was like, when he sticks around for the whole time. But I think he can give Miller Limps here today, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he can give Miller and Limp a run for their money. For sure. Ulkenberg. Nico Ulkenberg.
Nobody knows what you're saying.
It's okay, they don't need to.
Actually, they do.
Well, they know that Hillian's there. Or sorry, that Hulk is there. Hulk Hogan. And then if he goes by Hulk, it's Nico Ulkin. So should I just call him Ulk? Ulk.
My friend Ulk. It's my friend Ulk.
Just each time you say it, there's more, like, you just use
There's
your
more
throat
in there.
more. Ulkin, but so that by the end it's that's it.
So we are here with Hill. He's coming through. This section right here is not a good. So Samsung is not a good corner.
Samsung?
Yeah.
When the fuck did ads start becoming
A corner.
They have sponsored corners?
I can tell you right now, this is probably some of the weirdest named corners on a track.
Who the fuck's Craig Jones? Sure know who that is.
I don't know who it is, but we probably should know.
You just buy
and then
corners?
Luke goes fastest there with a 117.879. Tasos actually goes fastest now with a 117.868. We had Jonah taking it originally with a 117.921. Miller does a 117.939. Sharp 118.302. Hill here with a 118.745. Hulk does a 119.802. And Alex doing 120.947. Let's look at the statistics. And okay, so it looks like it should just be cloudy with no chance for meatballs. It looks like Miller is doing his second hot lap here. But he's gonna run out of ERS, so probably he's just gonna come in. But we'll see, he's still going faster. Still going faster, might still come in, depending on how much he's gonna lose for not having ERS here. Decides to stay out, so it is still better. Comes across the line with the fastest lap of 117.471. Alright, and Jonas, know what that one was about. Hopefully somebody can get him back into the race. If he got disconnected. Most likely a crash. I know a lot of these guys. Oh, that's what you were meaning. I can get to him, I swear. I can do Oh no! We jinxed them again.
I mean,
He's still up. Oh, Limp goes second fastest with 117.705.
Or were they just listening to us? I'm so sorry.
They were.
I'm so sorry. Don't look at me. It was him.
I mean, it's only for the stream. The recording had it. So I should double check this. While we wait for Pang here to do a lap, let me make sure all these are population. Sometimes it gets rid of it. It's really frustrating.
Computers are weird, man.
Yeah. It works until it doesn't work, right?
My favorite
It works
part.
perfectly.
My favorite part about like wildly oversimplifying what a computer is we just took a rock, shot it full of lightning, and taught it to think, or taught it math.
And then we get mad when it doesn't work.
And then we get mad when it doesn't play. But like if you really dumb it down to the point where it's ludicrous, but it's still technically true, it's it's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a piece of sand, man.
Yeah. Good old silicone.
When you simplify it and actually use the incorrect thing. Just be sand.
Just some sand. Just some sand with a little bit of lightning in it that knows how to do math.
Yes, wait. Alex, we we wanted to have that extra division, but it wasn't possible. As you can see, with only having 11 right now, but I think a lot of them are on vacation or breaks and holidays, and you guys are all just doing it for fun.
People having lives, man.
Yeah, it happens.
God. I mean, I've given my best to have a life. It's fine. Running. I think away after this race.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
You're busy all the time because of it, yeah?
I work. I try to do things. I realized the other day, I'm like, all I really do in my room is I sleep, I shower, I change, and I sleep. And that's about it.
Yep.
Like, I didn't even use my computer last week.
No, you took it, you brought it back to your...
I brought it back to my room on, like, Thursday.
And then you just...
And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'll use it.
Totally.
Or, like, on Wednesday, maybe, because I think we brought it out Friday. You brought it out Friday.
You was out here
and
until,
then
like...
I brought it back to my room on Wednesday. Didn't plug it in ever, and then
you might have brought it in before Wednesday.
Thursday night. No, it was the day before. And then Thursday night, you're like, "Hey,
I'm gonna take this.
I was just fucking. You hadn't even gotten to the like actual request of grabbing it again to run the stream.
Your seat was here. So.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
You can't use a computer without.
It's not my fault.
A chair, really. So.
It's like.
But we have here Pang finishing his lap. It looks pretty tidy. It's actually pretty good. I wonder, I don't know if Pang's in here, but I'm curious if he's still using the T-Cam or not. So we got him running the T-Cam. He does a 118.846. He didn't particularly dislike it, but he didn't like it either. But it will make you more...
ultra wide.
Oh, and Teso showing some speed with the 117.386, and we've known Tesos to have some spurts of really quick time. This is a driver who obviously doesn't have enough time to, always practice a bunch. So when he can get time to do it, you see
the result.
You see him jump up really high. And with that 117, I think we might see people go a little bit faster than that as well. That one's gonna be hard to beat though, especially with this like cloudiness. So I think a lot of these drivers are gonna be careful on the throttle because it's. But I mean, it's actually pretty warm, I'd say. The track is at 84 degrees Fahrenheit, so about 29.
Not bad.
Celsius. It's about the same as when it's a sunny day. I think the sunny days usually around 30 degrees Celsius, so it's not too far off. But I could see, I know that for me, I'm like less confident in my throttle input when it's a little cloudy or a little bit colder of a day. Which they might not know how warm it actually is. The track temperature really is. So but we will see here coming through turn 4. Who has, I believe, no name. Yeah. How's that corner? That corner should have a name. It is a...
Why is it named Samsung?
It's probably, like, exactly what you think it is.
Is there...
No, there's no Samsung brand name.
Oh, we didn't switch cars.
I asked him if he wanted me to do it.
He was busy.
I know, and I asked him, and he's like... Either way. I don't think this is a fast lap, right? Oh, it is. It's not fast.
Hey, be nice.
Well, it's not faster than what he did.
Be nice.
Which is a really fast time, and Landon goes second fastest. Ooh, and that looked a little compromised. But I don't think it really changed his lap. I don't think it's the lap he really wanted anyway. But Landon goes second fastest, 117.458, which is telling me that that Teso's time might not be beaten. But we will find out. All these drivers are going to be out here wanting to beat it.
I think we'll go back to Miller.
I know too. And he's going to come across the line. And he was scrubbed. No, he was just. It was the prep.
No, crawling. He was scrubbed.
Wait. He did a 117. He
still seems
improved
like
his time. Yeah, but it was like a second outlap, right? Or this thing's delayed. Sometimes it's delayed because of. I don't know.
Ooh, 21,932. Yeah, this is his best.
You got electric car reversing.
I like the sound.
I don't like that reverse sound, man.
Why not?
It's just. It's waiting to be abducted. No.
That's what it sounds like.
It is what it sounds like. That's why I don't like it.
It's just like this weird, annoying.
It's perfect for a reverse, but because even that would be good. That would be better than what it sounds like. But that wouldn't work as well as what that works because that would make you go. Oh.
I think that would be pretty good.
Yeah. It would be too good though. Okay. We don't need to ASMR these guys. Reverse electric cars. But we have Miller here coming across the line and does a fastest lap of 116.988.
I knew he was possible, or he was capable.
He was possible.
Everything is awesome. Ooh, hey, look at that.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Krill. That is Krill.
What are we gonna do?
We are not gonna do that.
No, but unload it.
Yes, we gotta remember to do it.
That was the prompt.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna be landing here. He's gonna be coming through the corners.
Sounded like you were getting ready to land.
Oh no! I cannot do that. That is not an ability.
That attitude.
No.
Here, I got you.
Nope. No, it's not happening. We got Landon here. We're gonna follow him through all of the corners. Can you name all the corners here? Going through
Primera, and then Largos. Although I don't think that's a Portuguese sentence. Wrong. Primera, Portimao. Oh no, Portimao.
No. Yeah, it's just Primera.
Torre.
Very good.
Torre. I think that's Torre.
I mean, it's the roll. It's the rolling R, but I can't do it either. And then we got through 7. Turn 7, no name, but turn 8 has Samsung.
I'm disappointed.
And then the I can't believe they call this a corner. Great Jones.
Portimao.
And then we got Portimao. Goes wide. He's not gonna be he's still going faster, but that he probably could even go even faster than that. Are you now?
How do you say that? Sagres?
Yeah,
I'm Portuguese.
But and then turn 15, by far one of the worst turn names.
Gulp. You know, it really sounds like something you kind of got to chew on as you're saying it.
Ooh, and goes into third fastest
teammate.
117.319.
Well done.
No, that's Landon.
I know. Landon beat his team.
People aren't gonna get that joke anymore because he's not named that anymore. Oh, he was not on the right road. Right there.
Wait,
that was
what?
That was
not named what anymore?
Live Well Done. Remember? His original name. Oh, and Hillian there going faster, but does not improve on position. So it does improve in time, but not in position. We have here the double Alpines coming out. Am I seeing double? No, it's just two Alpines.
It was such a weak joke.
It was such a bad joke.
Like middle name Orion will do too long-winded jokes, and like with way too much thought into it, that had no thought.
That had zero thought.
No thought.
And then the confusion from the Alpines.
I am Confucian America. Explain why is this one Kansas, but this is why is this not Arkansas? Why is this Arkansas? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
In the Vine days. Oh.
You know the reason for that is?
Okay, so I have decided that
you don't want to know.
No. That a lot of okay, the majority of things in America can be explained by one of two things, or potentially two things.
Yeah.
Okay, it is either racism or Jesus. So which is it?
Racism.
Okay, see, it was always one of two. Carry on.
Okay, yeah. So it's just because it was the natives' words. So like they had a way they said it, and then there was the ways that the colonizers there. And then for like Kansas, it was because of one, and then Arkansas is
Which is which?
I believe Arkansas is the correct one. It was just they kind of all agreed, like, oh yeah, they were calling it like different names, and they even had different names for like, Arkansas.
I'm pretty sure that there was a large percentage of population that didn't really get it. I'm gonna be honest.
There's a lot of that in North America.
America,
A lot of that happens.
trying to take away voting rights? No.
All right. So back to the racing.
Oh, sorry.
As we look at, we have gone past the start finish here. Luke is on his last lap. I don't think. Oh, he is on. I think he's on a hot lap here. Doesn't improve through sector 1, but is still close to his time. Going here through Largos?
Simpson.
No, we're in Sidal Simpson. You're right.
No, that was Craig Jones.
That was Craig Jones. This is Portimao.
Craig Jones.
Craig Jones. I think that one has a name.
Why? Okay, I'm gonna ask the interwebs. I need to find out. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Bing. However, you know what I do like? The new Bing. It's actually not bad.
Oh yeah, Bing hasn't been too bad.
No, but the new Bing. Like the AI Bing.
Oh, he's just coming in.
Like I mean like their little AI chat tool that runs off of GPT-4.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Okay.
I don't think anybody else is improving. I think Limp went faster on this lap, so he did do a 117.173. Miller's still holding the fastest lap, and I think he might be, yeah, Limp's lap on the edge, but he still got in P2. Yeah, that was good. Race is where it counts. But this is gonna be a battle up there in the front. The top 5, actually top 6, all pretty close. It's not too bad.
Oh, we're assholes.
What?
The 10th turn of the Algarve International Circuit near Portimao is named in honor of rider Craig Jones, who died shortly after the circuit hosted its first round of the championship.
Hey, I never said anything about it. You're the one.
Sorry, I'm an asshole.
All right, so
he has a statue.
Our order is going to be Miller, Limp, Tesos, Lannon, Luke, Jonas, Hill, Sharp, Pangil, Alex, and then Hulk. Oh, yes, I actually remember that now. I didn't realize that they even...
Yeah, they named it in honor of him and they commissioned a statue.
Cool.
Sorry, Craig. R.I.P.
They gave him a pretty bad corner, though. They could have
corner.
given him a better corner. They should have gave him turn 4. Turn 4 is a good corner, man. That's what you should name somebody after.
Why is it named?
Oops.
Does anyone know why one of the turns is named Samsung?
It's probably sponsor. It's probably the track sponsored. Samsung. It's probably actually the company Samsung.
I think it is. I just want to know why.
Capitalism?
That's the third reason, by the way. For America, I lied. It's actually the secret third option. Ads! Run the ads! Run the ads!
No! It's already happening!
Oh, perfectly timed!
It's happening, bro. It's already happening.
Ah!
Stop yelling!
Ah! Sorry. I had too much coffee.
I know. I had not enough sleep. All right, and we are here on the warm-up lap, aka formation lap.
What's your excuse?
Dude, I got very little sleep. All right, so let's talk about tires here.
Tires.
So
We're talking about tires today.
So-
Welcome back to Tire Talk here with
Okay,
Stinky
okay, let me
Long.
let me do this. On the mediums, we have Tesos, Hill, Pangil, Alex, and Hulk, which is mostly back
Fucking
runners
bad.
besides one. Then we have on the hards, we have Miller, Limp, Lannon, Luke, Jonas, and Sharp. I think today we're gonna be looking to see a lot of fighting. Hopefully not through some of the corners. Ooh. That's some.
what happened, boys?
I think Miller is fine with that.
What happened, boys?
I don't know. We might see that one in a ticket. That's for sure.
They're right there.
Yeah, because they touched.
No. Oh, I just already put
Yeah,
them in.
they should have never touched. It's a formation.
Did they
lap.
touch
It's not
tips?
very hard. More than that, probably. But this is good for Miller and Luke. So they have a huge chance to get a good start with the drivers of Limp, Tesos, and Landon all going to be running cold tires. And K Miller is also running cold tires.
I mean, he should know better.
So we might get, for the third race in a row, Luke getting a really good start.
I think he will.
This is a long front too. Like there's a decent gap before you get to the first
straight.
corner, and the first corner is just a bank. It's like you barely do anything to take that corner. I really like this camera view too, because like you get to really feel. You get to feel the dip. Look at that dip. So that's a hill.
Say that again for you.
Dip.
No, this-
You dip, you dip. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights?
Lights away!
And the race is on! In the race. We have here
Ooh.
Miller getting a really good
God.
start. Oh, we getting fast cold tires, warm tires all colliding together. And we get
Good move there,
Luke getting all the way up into second. Tesos holding third. We have Jonas in fourth now. Limp moving backwards all the way to fifth. We have Landon dropping all the way to ninth. We have Hill in sixth. Sharp 7. Hulk in eighth. So getting a position. Alex and Pangil in the back. Not too bad of a start for the McLarens. Trying to extend that constructor lead here. Let's see if they can hold these positions all the way up into the end. But I think we'll have a fight with the Ferraris going into the late stages of this race. I would expect those two teams to end up together near the end. We have Hill with a really good start. Let's look at these position changes now. With Hill taking 1, Luke getting 3 again, so really good start. Jonas actually making up all the way to second. Limp moving down 3 positions because of the cold tires. And we have Landon losing 5 as our biggest loser for the beginning. And we have Miller there taking the provisional fastest lap. We'll see that continually be beaten, or at least beaten once again through this next lap. It looks like Hill. I'm going to be trying to look for where the fight is. It looks like the fight is right here in the back with Hulk and Landon. He's right on the back of him. He doesn't go because it's not there yet. Still trying to get through. But Hulk is doing a really good job holding him back, and it looks like Tesos actually is here right on the back of Luke. Not Luke. Oh yeah, Luke. Let's see if we'll be able to attack with those softer compounds. He's gonna want to get past him as soon as he can, because the longer he sits behind him, the worse his strategy is going into the late stages of this race. Because he's gonna want to make up as much pace as he can right now, because he's gonna go onto a harder compound into the late in the race, which means the drivers will be catching him instead of him catching them. So his strategy is to get as far up in front as possible, pit, and then just sustain. And with Tesos, yeah, going fastest. Nope. It's
Landon,
actually
no, it was
Limp.
Miller, Tesos, then
And Pangil with a
I see you, Pang.
1.217.
the speed.
The need.
The need for speed. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Except not this game.
Oh, is that okay?
He was, but why are you? Hillian comes in early. I wonder if he had a little bit of damage.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, he took a little bit. No, he didn't take a little bit of damage. He's just gonna go early.
Sorry.
He did an early pit to go really late to the fence. This is an interesting strategy. I wonder if it's gonna work out for him.
Yeah, we'll see.
It is
Reverse
pretty-
Albons are dangerous.
Let's see. It looks like Landon did finally get past Hulk, so now he's gonna be working on Alex, which like this is that's definitely not what he wanted to happen. But let's see. Is there another? It looks like Limp here now on the back of Jonas, so Limp is gonna be needs to get past him if he wants to continue to compete for the championship.
Ooh, making a pass.
But he does actually gets the fastest lap while doing it. Does a 121.16.
Move.
Really clean through that. I think that is the best spot through the front straight. Is the easiest spot because of Gulp. You get like this really good exit. I don't even know who that is. That might be. Either way, doesn't matter. Yeah. Pang looks like he's on sharp here. So Pangil showing some really good pace today. And I think he got 4 points last weekend. I think he wants more. He's hungry for more points. He's like, man over there.
You're right. We don't need a soundboard. You're right. We don't need a soundboard. Oh, bye.
Bye.
SNDE.
Bye, whoever you are.
Au revoir.
But we are here with Limp, who had a bad start and is now trying to work his way back
Luke
up
has
to the
had
front.
a very good go of things.
Luke has had a really good
Our
back
McLaren team leading the way.
Yes, with that McLaren leading the way, this could end up being
Right you are.
being more difficult for the Ferraris to keep up, because they already have like about a 13-point deficit, and this would just increase that if it stays this way. But we can see there landing going fastest 120.930.
I see you. I'll see you. Rough start of things, rough go of things so far.
Had a rough start, but is now looking to
overcome, adapt,
yeah.
achieve.
We have Pang here, really on the back of Sharp, and with this fighting, Landon has actually caught up to them.
Bombastic side eye. God, sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good. All right, coming into Portimao here. So you're gonna want to get a good exit here, because these next two, you got 14 and 15, or you want to get really good exits through there, because that's gonna set you up for the best passing zone. And we can actually see it here with Landon. He's really on the back of him. He's looking to attack. Oh, I went too far. Oh, but Pang's actually, he said, no, I'm actually getting ready to attack.
It looks so nice though. Yeah, that's a good view.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right, goes on the inside. Oh, he's trying to do the over-under. He's still there. No, he didn't. He backed out. And it looks like even Landon's going through. So Sharp gets taken by two people through the first three corners. What a good pass from Pang, and what a great opportunity. Oh, and Sharp takes the 3 daggers. He loses 1, 2, and then loses it with a penalty. So just
a 2, a 3.
Oh, Landon.
Oh God, that shows our age.
I think Landon has gotten these tires warmed, and he's looking to attack Pang here now. I would wait. I wouldn't go through here through Craig Jones together.
Too late.
But he does it anyways.
Ooh, he's carrying some
He wants
speed.
it through.
I think Pang's just
He
kind of...
wants it out.
I think he's playing it safe a little bit.
A little bit. I think he knew it wasn't his race, right? He's like, just let Landon through. I'm not trying to race him. He's there racing the Alpines today, and he's right now winning out. Is in front of both
2.5 seconds.
Both Sharp and Jonas.
2.5 seconds.
Landon now back with his teammate, and his teammate is looking to now attack. And they need to get up there. They need to fight with this McLaren team. They don't want to let them get any more of a gap.
Can you go up to Tesos?
Yeah, let's go to Tesos here, because Tesos is also here on the back of Limp.
I mean, I know we're like all right there.
We saw Limp getting a little
jumpy.
Little
twitchy.
twitchy.
Twitchy?
Little twitchy.
Twitchy.
And you can actually see here, Pang's
This track has good camera angles.
Pang's still, I think it's because it's a newer track. So they actually
My
put
statement
some
stands.
bumpers. But yes, I agree. There's a lot more far into close into far, where there's too many tracks where it's just way too many close or too far, like only far. Let's see if he'll be able to attack Luke. Luke has been doing a really good job here at holding back Tesos.
Sometimes
And we can actually see that gap between Miller and Luke has actually shrunk. And I wonder if this is a bit of a strategy from their team to try to help, because it's a lot harder to pass a driver if he also has DRS. And we can see that he's trying to hold him back. And he does successfully do it with Landon going fastest with 120.911.
Somebody call 911.
All right, so this worked last time. So the Red Rocket is out there being a Red Rocket, going fast. And I expect him to continually go even faster and faster and faster. And then when he switches tires, go faster and faster and faster.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Landon's race. Sorry.
Yep.
I think Landon's race is with himself, honestly. Because as long as he keeps laying it down and he's consistent with his laps and he does what he knows he can do, he'll be fine. He'll be 1-2. 1-2-3. He'll be on the podium.
I agree with you.
Just gotta execute.
I think with all of these drivers, so every single driver that's up there in this train right now,
It's yours to lose.
it is, because right now you don't actually have to pass yet.
Ulkenberg.
Oh, and he takes a penalty. 3 seconds there. I think that's 2 drivers now with penalties. All right, so there's some key things we want to be looking out for. This train, obviously.
Choo-choo.
But the bigger one is we want to keep an eye on Pang, where he ends up in respects to the Alpines, because the Alpines are running long. So they're on the hards. So this gap that Pang's making right now to them is going to change. And we can see in the back there, Tesos being attacked by Limp, but Tesos isn't giving it up. He said, not today.
Not today.
You're going to have to earn it.
I can't see it.
All right, you're going through here. We're going up to turn 7 and then turn 8, which is Samsung. Not a sponsor. Just a difficult corner right here.
Yes, I kept spinning out.
Yeah.
You lose your back end. It's just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
It's
these
just
are
lift.
crucial right here. When you go through Craig Jones and then right into Portugal, because could set you up for the last bit.
Yeah.
And it gets you right into this last section. I think is most important.
The speed that you're apparently supposed to carry through here and the gear that you're supposed to use, how high up they are, I couldn't.
You couldn't do it.
No, because it was like 8th and then 6th or some shit, or like 7th and then 5th. It was like, what?
It's one of those things where, so these cars are a lot more difficult to drive than people think, because in reality, they're contradictory. That everybody is used to. Where people tell you slow in, fast out is not the case when it comes to F1 cars, because they use aerodynamics for grip. Which means you actually want to go in as fast as possible So you want to be
fast
as possible in, and then
I got really
fast as possible out.
What's the solution? Speed.
So wait, so you're telling me I need to go faster to go through that corner?
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. No, fast is fast.
And we can see here now Sharp on the attack on Alex.
Making his move.
They're going to be going through here through Samsung. This is never a good corner to go through together, but so Sharp does the right idea and actually backs out of that corner. Fight another day, as they say.
To fight another day.
Yeah, because that could have ended bad for both drivers. But, you know, they're there. So Alex here now fighting against the two Alpines is helping Pang now. Because Pang can now try to extend his lead from them. And it actually slows down the hard strat a little bit. And that's what he needs here. Because going into the end of this race, once they get on the back of Pang, it's going to be hard to defend. So he wants to delay that as long as possible. Because if you do get into the late stages of it, where the hards and the mediums get closer and closer together in pace, you could defend it easier. But we can see here now, Luke is actually on the defense and loses the position from Tesos. And now Limp is going to be looking to attack.
Luke takes it back.
Still has it. He's still holding it. Wow. This is a good battle for second here. None of the drivers want to give it up.
McLaren drivers showing what they're made of today.
They are, with the 1-2 still holding, with Luke having to do a huge defense. I think he's been playing the track really well.
Start calling him Perez.
Because he's the...
Checo? Is that you?
He's the Danish version
also,
of it.
Shout out to Christian Horner. I gotta say, I saw this wherever, and I'm like, son of a bitch, that's right. It's like, so the joke and reality.
Oh, we have the attack on here from Limp. Limp actually is going, on the inside. He got squeezed out a little bit and had to slow down, but he's still trying to get through there. Ooh.
Limp.
I don't think Tastos is gonna. Tastos appreciated that though.
I think they're gonna keep going.
And he's warming it up, but now on the attack, Tastos is gonna get it back. So I guess, no harm, no foul. He tried to go for something. Tastos gets it.
The solution to Red Bull's PR woes is to get Danny Rick on their side.
Oh yeah. That was a good strategy.
It was brilliant, and it's working. I like Red Bull now.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I like Danny.
Yeah. I know you don't mind the interrupt.
No, I don't care.
Sorry.
I don't care.
Yeah.
There's more important things going on.
When there's fighting,
talk about it.
When there's fighting, we don't.
I don't try to talk over you. I just let it happen, and then I go back to what I was saying.
Yeah, but I do agree. I mean, most of us understood that contract that they were bringing them in for that, and like after going to one of those events, dude, there's so many people that constantly do PR for them. It just makes sense to pick up somebody like that if you can't have them drive.
It's hysterical to me that the number 2 team in F1 is
and he finally completes the pass. And we have Landon going even faster with the 120.645.
And he's catching up on that train.
He is catching up on that train.
Oh, but it's because they're just an energy drink company.
Yeah, the fact
they're so much more than that these days. Honestly, they're like here's how I look at Red Bull. Is they're like a lifestyle marketing brand in a way almost.
Ooh, Limp makes a mistake, but
they're the energy drink of athletes. They're the energy drink of extreme athletes who push the envelope and are at the edge.
Monster has done a similar thing as well. They have multiple spots where they exist.
Yes, but in a different fashion. Because Red Bull is like the polished version, and Monster is the rally car, monster truck.
Yeah, I think they're in NASCAR now too. So.
Yeah, it's just a little. Definitely, it's a different vibe. A little more rugged. Red Bull, I think, is a little more refined.
I think they it's a different business model. Definitely.
For sure.
I think Red Bull's done a really good job at.
Just look at the size of their cans. They're just ripping off their consumers, and They're the smallest ones out there. No one cares.
So we did see Sharp finally getting past Alex
Sorry,
here.
5 hour energy. I didn't mean to discount you.
the biggest one of them all.
The smallest one.
Yeah. Well, but yeah. All right, we have Tesos taking a penalty, and that's gonna hurt him. So all that work he's been doing just might have just bite him.
Did you know that their billionaire founder was like working on some engineering thing, 5 hour energy, I should say, that was like meant to like come up with a whole bunch of like desalination plants and like other like power things.
Yeah, so we can see here Tesos has a penalty, Sharp has a penalty, and Hulk has a penalty. And if we look at the table, we could see the timetable. We could see Luke has 2 warnings. Tesos actually has 3, which gave him the penalty. Landon has 2. Peng has 4, but has not taken a penalty. And then we have, it looks like Sharp has 5 and has 1 penalty. And we have Hulk has 5 with 1 penalty. So we would expect Peng. If Peng gets another warning, he will get a penalty. That same with Luke, and there's another driver, Landon. They take another warning, they'll get a penalty. So they're gonna have to keep that in mind. And I know they probably, a lot of these drivers probably took it. Oh, and there it is. Luke gets a penalty there, a 3-second, and that might cost him. I think it just mitigate if like don't get another one, right, is the key here. And we have Peng being the first driver here to go in. And it looks like we have actually another driver maybe responding. No, it doesn't look like anybody else went into the pits, but he's the first driver to go onto the hards besides Hulk, who went in super early. Oh, and I forgot about Hill. Hill went in really early. And Hill is actually really far behind. So I just today didn't really have the pace, but oh, and we have Hulk here. That was an interesting penalty. I think he got a penalty for letting drivers through, which is always like a double. It's like, oh man, come on, come on, game. But we have now Luke right on the back of his teammate. This looks like a little bit of a team play here. With Miller now.
Oh yeah, he dropped back a little bit.
Yeah.
DRS, get that DRS, baby. Pull him along.
I think he's pulling him along. This is a really good strategy here. Miller trying to keep his teammate with them because every point right now matters because you don't know how many you'll need at the end of the season.
Ooh, Taste was one of the
And fun fact, we actually missed it, or I missed it. Peng actually has the fastest lap of a 1:20.402. So Peng showing really good pace. I'm actually curious to know if he's using T-Cam or not because I'm just a curious guy and I want to know. Trying to get people on the T-Cam, the T-Cam. So we have Tesos went in. Now Sharp and Jonas are both in front of Alex, and now look at the grid. Look at the thing. The teams with 2 drivers are all the top. But we have here now Limp catching all the way back up to Luke here, and is looking to attack. We have all of the drivers that are still out. Alex still on those tires. He's trying to extend. I don't know what he's extending a hard stint into because
he was extending his hard on what?
No, he's on mediums. He's going on to hards.
Oh, I get what you meant.
Yeah, it did sound weird, bro. I agree. He's gonna be going on to hards. I don't know why he's extending his mediums longer. Girl. Oh my gosh.
You know I'm the youngest one on this team.
Yeah. So I have my 5-year-old here
this local
today.
Team. Hey. Hey. Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Oh.
I am 12.
All right, let's go back up to the front because if something happens here, we're just being,
fools.
Yeah, fools. Okay, looks like Alex does pit.
Run.
And now goes on to the hards right behind Peng. And I think now he's going to want to push as hard as possible on these hards. He doesn't have to worry. They're going to make it all the way to the end. This gesture.
That wasn't what you were doing.
All right.
What?
So,
what did you say?
We have here Limp right on the back of Luke, and Luke has been able to just hold Limp back. And this might actually matter because they can actually send one of their drivers, so they can either send Miller or Luke in early to protect. And we have here Landon. Landon needs to catch up to them because they need him to be the protection. They need him to help protect the undercut.
It's always important to have protection.
It is always important to have protection. So Luke or Miller one of them could pit right now, and Limp would have to respond regardless if he wants to pit. So he would have to respond.
Lesson: always use protection.
Yeah, and it looks like Landon is getting closer and closer in, so that protection exists. That if one of them tries to undercut, you just send your other driver in.
You really want to have a barrier from accidents happening.
Exactly. So you don't want any surprises.
No surprises.
You always want to have a second person there to help protect you from the undercut.
You're making it too obvious.
You never want them to undercut you and you force you into a pit that you didn't want to have. So we're here with Sharp and Jonas, who are I think they're just running laps. They're trying to get...
Landon fell out.
You know what I'm curious about? What if Sharp and Jonas actually go on to softs?
But Landon foibled.
Oh, he did foible. He dropped all the way back. And here it is. Here it is. Luke goes in. Okay. They see the 10 and they're like, listen.
I want to go up here though. I want to watch what these two do.
Yeah, but I want to see where they end up coming out at. Because they're not even close yet. Oh, so Landon actually does the protection, but they're still not even close to him. I think Miller will still be okay from that gap. But Jonas, this is key right here. Landon, because of that mess up, he ends up behind both of those drivers and Tesos. Tesos takes him, so he's gonna have to repass Tesos. And the Alpines now, I really want to know if they're going to go into soft circle.
Good question.
I don't know if you can on this track.
How about that?
I haven't seen enough racing here.
I haven't either.
To know if the softs are viable as a race tire here in Portugal, because this is one of those. But I feel like it could.
Could be.
It hasn't seemed like anybody's had tire issues either. Like everybody's just been doing their laps. Oh,
Limp diving into the pits.
119.784. It's like Miller could sense that he was going to go into the pits and immediately goes for
goes for the jugular
for fastest lap. So now Miller can, to protect this undercut, you can either pit now or just try to push super hard and then pit. So we'll see which one he does. I would assume because he just did a fastest lap that he was already going to go in for a pit. So I think he's gonna pit now. Hulk has a spin. So there's the yellow flag through turn 2 and 3, or Largos. We have Sharp now coming in. So being the first Alpine, both couldn't pit. Because they both couldn't pit. One of them had to pit. Yeah. The words make sense.
The eloquence, sir. You speak such.
So we actually did see
words.
that Limp was able to undercut Luke. So or overcut him. And now we have Miller here coming into the pits. I wonder where he's going to come out and pit them. I think this is actually a pretty long pit.
It's 25 seconds, it seems like.
It does seem very similar to 20. It's pretty high. It doesn't seem like it should be, but it is because of how fast this straight is.
Long.
Yeah. And here he comes. Let's see what the gap is. It's a 2, 1.5.
Ooh, I see you, Landon.
And Landon goes fastest, 119.204, but needs to get past Tesos now to even try to be fighting with them all. And we have Jonas going in, and we can see here Pang is in front after the 2 Alpines pit, but we'll see what the deficit is going to be.
Well done, Miller.
Miller holds the position and gets 1 extra lap on him.
Well done.
But Limp is on the back of him now.
Giggity.
And Luke isn't there to help try to protect him. Hopefully he can get into their DRS, because that would help Miller out a lot. Because Limp will only be able to attack if he for sure knows he's not going to get attacked himself.
True.
Because the worst thing you could do when you're fighting somebody is actually lose a position from another driver, right? Because it's just... You never want to go backwards when you're fighting for an actual position.
I think you get disqualified if you go backwards on track.
I meant position. And you knew that. And you knew. All right, now that we're 22 laps into this race, let's look at the position changes. There hasn't been too many position changes. We had Pang with 3 positions. Landon loses only 1 so far. Tesos loses 1, with Luke being the beneficiary with 8. Oh my God, what are we doing? I was talking and I saw the numbers go down. So Limp here now on the inside of turn 7, going into Samsung, and he actually holds it. So through Craig Jones, you can actually get a pretty good pull. And Jonas takes a penalty, so that's even better for Pang, who has a 14-second gap.
I see you, Pang.
So Pang might be able to hold that position.
Pang is bringing the pain.
Now he just has to focus in and just do his laps. Like you said, your battle is with yourself.
Honestly, I think more often than not, it's yours to lose.
It is always.
And it's like there's a couple cliche sayings that I actually really like.
Yeah.
One is that luck is where preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
Basically meaning like you'll never get lucky unless you at least are ready.
Yeah.
You know
you have to be prepared.
You can't win the lottery unless you buy the ticket. Yeah. And then the other one is, come back to me. I just had it in mind. They'll come back. I don't know what I'm not thinking about. It'll come back to me.
You prepared it all for that too.
I know.
It was for that one. I don't think it was for the other one.
It was.
Was it the battle with yourself? It was something about.
Oh yeah, like it's like it being yours to lose.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like your own biggest enemy, you know.
You are your own biggest enemy. Yeah, that's the same. I think it is.
Well, I mean, there's variations on the same theme of your own worst enemy. It's yours to lose. Like you're capable of greatness and you're capable of like terrible defeat, but it's up to you to like rise to the occasion.
But it's you that.
It's you. It's always you. What's that from?
Probably many things.
A lot of things.
It's probably a cliche if it's up.
Just tell me what you want.
So Landon here is gonna have to fight through Tesos, and we saw last time that Tesos, he wasn't an easy driver to get past.
Okay, so 1 through 5, none of them are easy drivers to get past. They're all fast.
That's very true.
Let's be real here. Although I do kind of like the little jumble that we have now of teams, but I want to see McLaren get back to the front. You got this, Luke. But Limp's right there.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Not with that attitude. You got this, Luke.
We got the classic Miller-Limp battle up front with the gap. It's really like what kind of gap can you avoid getting from those two drivers?
They're just in DRS and just running along, and Miller's fast enough that it doesn't matter that Limp has DRS.
Yeah, it doesn't. But Landon here now on the back of Tesos.
Because I bet, you know what?
But he was blinking, which means he has less than 10% battery reserve.
Go to Miller. Whoa, they're both using their ERS.
Yeah, they're probably
at 12%.
They're probably they're playing a little bit of DRS.
There's your insider information, Limp. Go get him.
I think he's been trying to do that.
And now he has.
I think that's what they've been trying to do. Yeah, this place is I think has really good DRS zones. So the 2 DRS zones are really good. In which once you can get into the DRS, so under 1 second, in F1, it allows you, if you hit the detection zone, which you can see are detection zones. There's there's these little circles.
Yeah, no, I know.
It gives you the detection zones, and
then the little green bits is where you get them.
Yep. But they're really strong.
I'm stupid, but I'm not an idiot. Or what is it? I'm dumb, but I'm not an idiot.
You can see here Landon going from the outside on Tesos. Tesos still trying to hold it, but he can't. And Landon gets through. Let's see if he's going to be able to attack through turn 4, because now Tesos should have the DRS.
Tesos with the rebuttal.
And right here through the DRS, he's going to be coming on the... He does not actually attack. It looks like Tesos, because they are on different tire compounds, is not able to defend that. And Landon gets back into P4. Now he's going to be looking to attack, because this Ferrari team needs to make up this. If Limp's not able to pass Miller, Landon's going to have to help for the constructors by beating
Hopefully
Luke.
Ferrari strategist stayed at home today and their replacement showed up. Come on, Landon.
Hopefully he did. Hopefully he did. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad stuff in our league as well for the Ferrari team. So I've seen the Ferrari team do some bad stuff in our league.
Ferrari too. Like what's the color of a racing car?
It's not Ferrari red.
It is red. It is red. Race cars are red.
I thought those were the clown cars.
Your word, not mine.
I like. Oh wait, what's going on here?
What happened to Lim?
I don't know. I tried to get back as fast as possible. Once I saw that shouldn't have dropped like that. I think he made a mistake.
Oh, and now the McLaren's coming to capitalize.
Coming in here through.
Kick him in the jejunum.
I don't remember what the name of that corner is. It's Torivet.
Avidason. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup.
They're here. It's still side by side going in through Craig Jones, but Luke actually holds the position.
But I head into Portimao.
And he's on the... Oh, wow. That speed through the outside.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That was some pace.
Oh, that's a nice casserole you got there.
I think they're going to be doing some DRS. Who do you think is going to get the DRS? It looks like Luke's going to get the DRS.
Doing the tango.
They come here through turn 14.
The horizontal walks.
And Limp. I think Limp wants the DRS here through Gulp. And oh yeah, he's going to be attacking here. With he's actually blinking, so he has less than 10% of his battery reserve.
Neck and neck.
But he still gets the. Oh, he does not get the pass off. Luke's still on the outside. Still fighting it off. Okay, I wonder who's gonna get the DRS now. I think Luke's gonna get it. So they're still gonna be fighting here.
Luke got it.
Yep. And it looks like he has more battery. So he's gonna be attacking through Vep. And he takes the pass so far. Let's see if he's gonna be able to hold it. But we have here Limp on the inside through Samsung. They're still fighting it.
I like how your voice goes up in octaves as you get more excited.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. And it looks like Limp's still holding it through Portimao. Oh, this is exactly what Miller needs.
This is juicy.
This is what Miller wanted.
Well, look at it. It's 10 second gap now.
He's got a humongous gap.
And then Landon's sneaking up.
Landon's sneaking up now.
Tesos following along as well.
Okay.
Sorry.
You need to chill a little bit with the noise. The noise maker. But we have, I think this is one of those spots where, as a driver, this is good for Luke. They fought. He tried to do what he could. I think you just recompose yourself now, and then try to just choose a spot now to try to attack again. And I think that's what he's doing here. With how close he is right here, I think he's going to try to do it through turn 4, right before Tori Vet. And he is going to pass him, but he's going to be able to hold it. That's been the issue here. Limp has been able to fight back every time. Hillian taking a late penalty. They do the inside-outside. Now, Luke has the inside, and we've seen the inside through Samsung has been the better spot. Oh, but he takes some curb. He actually got onto that sausage curb and almost, I think he does the best thing to do, which is you bail out and make sure you don't spin it.
You got to make sure that when you're handling a sausage, you're handling it correctly.
Yeah. So we do have Limp still in front of Luke, but this might go all the way till the end of this race. I don't know which one of these drivers is going to end up coming out in front.
So okay, here's my view.
Doesn't one of these guys have a penalty? Luke has a penalty, so he actually has to pass and gap. So this is actually
so Limp has to mess up,
and also
Luke has to
because
get past him.
Limp and Luke are fighting. Landon has got himself into the penalty, and Luke was actually losing a position now. To Landon.
Potentially he could lose 2 spots.
He could lose 2 spots from all this fighting. You're right. So instead of being on podium, he has a chance to actually end up in 5th.
Yeah.
Ooh. So he really needs. This is why he's been fighting so hard.
They need it for constructors.
And they need it for constructors. Both of these guys. No matter what happens here, as long as it stays similar to this, the constructor is going to be really close, and the drivers' championship is just going to get even closer as well. So, but we'll see what happens. Penalties can still happen, and we have our first retirement here with Hulk. So now, if you finish the race, you get some points.
I gotta jump over to Miller.
I can't because I'm on here with Luke. It's too tasty.
You don't have to explain it. It's tasty.
So he's actually been putting some reserve in his battery. That's what you wanted to look at, right? Yes. So he's got about
30%.
Yeah, and these guys have like none because they're all fighting.
Because they're going back.
They've been fighting, and Landon here has accomplished his goal. He is now in DRS.
DRS. It's in sports.
it's in a flawed sport.
Here,
they're like,
I want to get that one right.
They're like, how do we fix this? Just take a flat bonnet.
EA Sports. It's in the game. No, it's not quite right.
Yeah, because it's not. They're lying about that statement.
Well, I know it's not a true statement. I grew up on like hearing.
No, I did too, and it used to actually.
It used to mean something, man.
Doesn't anymore.
No, I'm serious.
But we have here Luke now going on the inside through Portugal, but yeah, Limp has been able to defend this, and it's just been hurting him. And
ooh, the 2 Ferraris right there with him.
Oh my gosh, this is a packed house coming through here.
Oh god.
I forget this corner's name, but you can do a little gulp right here. turn it in. Jesus. Hurting my normal ears.
I don't know, it's a little small.
They are. They're big and small. They're like flats. But we have here the 2 Ferraris actually go through, and Landon still hasn't finished the pass. Okay, stop freaking manhandling my screen.
I'm not, I'm just touching it.
Okay, they're side by side. You can point at something without touching it. You do know that, right?
You're the one with glasses. I want to make sure you see it.
I can see it. I can see without you touching. But Landon here now fighting, and with all of this, we have Sharp with the speeding in the pits. That's not going to be good. Oh, these Ferraris are side by side. Oh, Ferrari strategists.
No, I was gonna say, I hope they don't lose it racing each other. They might though.
We have Sharp coming in
This is the fun little DRS train. Ooh,
yeah.
Takes right on the ass of Luke.
And now Luke is getting attacked. Oh, this is really bad for the McLarens. I feel bad for Luke. This is what happens when you have you don't have a teammate near you. Just
getting manhandled.
He couldn't do anything about it. It was pure teamwork. And you can't blame the Ferraris for doing it either. Like, it's teamwork. And they did it really well.
Makes the dream work.
But this train has existed since the beginning of time, and we've only really lost one car from it, and it was Miller who
with a penalty.
Oh, and we have Limp with a penalty. This is huge.
And Lennon with the fastest lap.
Oh my gosh, this is really bad here for Limp. Oh, Tesos though. When did he take that penalty? Oh, and Tesos actually goes in front of Limp. Limp is going backwards right now.
Oh my goodness.
If you... Oh my gosh. Oh, we forgot to do driver of the day. The race has been so good. I'm trying. Stop yelling. Where is the...
Here, manage pole.
I'm looking at too many things, man.
New pole.
All right, just keep an eye and
driver of the day.
Hit the buttons. Hit the buttons. Okay, stop yelling.
Sorry. You don't need a soundboard. You're right. I didn't think you were right. You're right. You just need me on screen.
I really want to put Pang on here, but
I do too.
You can't.
He's just raced well. No, 1 through 5 is the
1 through
driver's
5 has been amazing with
Sorry,
this
Pang.
All right, and we are on the last lap here. The fight for second. Oh! No! What? We get the worst view because this guy... It wasn't even you. Is the race over? No, it just gave us the worst views there. And just like that... Oh, Tesos is not going to be happy with that. I don't even know whose fault that was because we were in the worst camera angle.
I don't know either.
I would like to blame it on you, but I know it wasn't your fault.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even touch it.
No, I know.
I didn't even change the camera
No,
angle.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault at all. I thought it was you, and then I hit it, and it went into the inside view. And I was like, oh, you didn't actually hit the inside view.
You didn't do that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And oh, this is actually... Because of that incident, Pang is now in the has a chance to get second
Pang said,
here.
fuck you, I did deserve to be on that list.
Pang's like, I did deserve it. But I think the top 5 made sense. Then Tesos did deserve to be up there. So with that, though, you can actually see the teamwork. I think Landon didn't actually try to catch up after that incident happened. I actually missed it again because every time Miller goes across the line, I miss it. So Miller gets the victory here. Limp gets second. Landon gets third. Pang gets fourth. Tesos gets fifth. Luke gets sixth. Jonas in seventh.
Should have been on it.
Sharp in 8th.
Sorry, Pang.
Hill in 9th, and Alex in 10th. So the thing is I think Tesos still deserved to be on that.
Oh yeah.
Because the reason they were all fighting so hard, and that was the first time we actually had a collision with these drivers, and they were all fighting. But as we saw in real F1, as the laps get closer and closer to being over, these drivers will go a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer.
How much closer?
A little bit closer. And then they ended up hitting each other. But congratulations to Miller. Solid drive, gets in front and just controls the race. He also takes, and Landon takes driver of the day through the
Miller didn't take any warnings?
Miller with the 0 warnings race.
Wow.
Can't confirm he had 0. Pang getting his 4 warnings early in the race and then never taking another one. And that tells me one thing. I think he was running TK. Which I do want to ask him about. For sure. But congratulations to Limp. Good job from Landon being able to get up there.
Let's go.
But the winner for today's race was Miller.
Out-of-way McLaren, I see you.
I think his pace was just... his pace was there. It was just so good.
Proud of you, Pang.
Yeah, good job, Pang, with that 4th. So, you want to do the race order?
Oh, yeah. I'm done with it.
All right.
We have Miller, Limp, Lannon, Peng, Engel, Tesos, Luke, Jonas, Hill, Sharp, Alex, and with our DNF, Ulkenberg.
Well, just Hulk. Oh, I don't even need to do that one. Just need to do this.
You don't even need to scroll, dude.
I technically don't.
Well, not on that one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just again.
It's in my brain. I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it.
I don't know what I'll say, guys. I just want to have a hard time.
Pang, were you running T? Were you running T-Cam or not? I want to know. We want to know.
Did you use Miller's setup?
Yeah.
The settings?
Did you use it?
Did you or did you not? I did not. Oh. He didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Well, good job not getting a penalty. I was just the whole time.
Well done.
What a race.
What a race, what a race, what a race. What a race, what a race, what a race. The teapot helped though.
Oh, so he was in TK. He was in it then. I thought he said Oh, like it just helped him understand the track limits is I think what he's saying.
I think I need to practice with both teapot and
not gonna lie, I think I need to practice with both Cam and cockpit so you can mess yourself up.
He just wants to change his perspective.
Either way,
get a new leaf.
Congratulations on not getting a penalty in Portimao. Like that is hard to do, and
it is hard to do.
Not a lot of drivers did it. And,
points
and
good points,
not just points, great points.
How about like a step away?
Great, points.
A step away from being on podium.
I bet that was.
We were on the battle the majority of the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Too many things to talk about. Pang, I see you putting in work, getting it done, staying nose to the grindstone, head down, all the cliches.
Yep.
But that just the crazy train of just driving that we had going on for such a long time with this battle between these drivers was something to watch.
Yes, and we only really saw an incident happen right near the end with Tesos
and we didn't see it well.
Luke. Yeah, it gave us the one time it gives us that inner.
One time.
I don't even think it gave us it until that part.
I think you're right.
And it was like, are you kidding?
So I honestly,
I don't know what happened through there.
I do
feel bad for both drivers.
Just a fucking idiot, and they give you bad camera angles because like, ooh, they're close together. The drivers are close together. We should be in on the action.
Yeah. But either way, congratulations on all the drivers. I do feel bad for Luke and Tesos. I don't know whose fault it was for the incident, but I hope these two drivers understand that they were just fighting out there, and it might have just been truly a racing incident because they were fighting so hard. Those two were fighting so hard to try to get.
They were really clean for the majority of the race.
They were all giving each other a lot of space. But who knows? I think that's what that's what the end of the that's what the stewards are for.
That's what the review and the tickets. And
but I think for us, we watched it and it was amazing. I did appreciate all the drivers they were all trying to give each other a fair amount of space. We saw a lot of passing because they understood like I can let you pass here. It was a lot of trading, but I can take you later. Like they understood that there were so many spots to pass on this track.
Man, a lot of chatter.
Yeah, I like to see this. I like to see this in the chat. The driver of the day poll is going to end soon, so please vote for who you thought was the driver of the day. And then we will discuss who we think is the driver of the day. I'm not voting at all. Don't. But I think overall this race was good. I wish we had a few more.
I see you, Pang.
All right,
Believe in yourself.
We'll put that one Pang vote in there. So Pang's got one.
We've always had the policy: if you don't agree with our list, you can always submit your own.
Yeah, we'll put it. It's still not gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna win, but yeah. I see it. I see it as a vote. I see it as a vote.
Count it. Ooh, did you hear that? That was my knee.
I do have to say that. Before that last lap, we were even on the fence. Like we were like, oh man, I want to put Pang on here.
I do too.
And then all that stuff happened, and he ended up in fourth because of it. Yeah. And it's like that's the perfect luck meets preparation. He was prepared for anything to happen.
No. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation.
Yes. Sorry.
He's been practicing. It's okay.
He has been practicing.
That's why I'm here.
His pace was on par with the rest of the drivers. He was just a little bit off from the top drivers.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're fucking fast, dude.
But they're a full, like, we're almost fully through this season, so they're already all warmed up. He came out here though and dropping fastest laps in the race. Like, can appreciate it.
Getting it done.
And I think we should just end it now so we could see who the driver of the day was.
I see you, Miller. A commanding performance, as it were.
And Miller gets the driver of the day. Boy. I am not surprised by that. I mean, he just came out there, gets the fastest, he gets the pole, and then just controls it. He was controlling it because I think he even was trying to help his teammate out, was helping pull him along as much as he could. And then when he knew, like, everything he's done, that's all he can do for him.
Yeah.
He just was gone. I think he ended with about he was a 14 seconds gap. Yet again, because he was so far ahead, we missed his I don't know
what you're talking about. I saw everything.
We missed him go past the line. I think I was on him and then switched.
I saw everything.
I know you saw everything.
I don't miss a thing.
Yeah. But so I think both constructor and drivers championships have gotten even closer. So they're even closer now going into the last 3 races of the season, which are going to be Singapore, US, or CODA, which is Circuit of the Americas.
Tejas.
And then our finale in Brazil. So our next one will be Spa, which will be on April 22nd on a Saturday. It'll be the same time, same place. Do you want to do the
shout out?
The shout out?
As always, we got to give a quick shout out to our friends, our partners, the people we really like to see succeed. First off, sim coaches. If you want a 6 set of pedals like our race winner and driver of the day today, Miller, go check out simcoaches.com. They got some sick ass pedals, which are what? Pressure based.
Yep.
It was very fancy hydraulics. Yeah. And they also have a wheel. So go check them out at simcoaches.com. Do you want to start your digital adventure?
Yes, I do.
You do? Well, if you're interested in starting your digital adventure, check out Zinx at xinx.digital. And because, did you see our sick branding? I like it. It was fucking clean. It's fucking clean. And you're a fan of podcasts, right?
Oh, yes.
You like podcasts? Of course. Naturally. Go check out
BS Talk with Irv and Cam
on all of your podcast applications, iTunes podcasts, podcasts.net, Spotify podcasts, limewire.podcast.digital. And one last quick shout out. We have Pang, who also streams.
Yeah.
What's his handle?
He would be Twitch at Pang 12.
And Wolfpack Performance, because we like to do stuff with him as well, who's on YouTube.
If you like F1 content,
thoughts, opinions,
rants,
strongly worded rants,
feel free to go onto YouTube at Wolfpack Performance.
But most importantly, go check out deltazeroproductions.com. Come to our Discord. We're where you really want to. We're where you really want to be. We go check out our friends too, but come check us out.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I see you, Classiest, dropping the link.
Thank you. I knew I had a moderator for something.
That's what he's for.
I forgot he is one for us.
He's just doing such a good job. He goes unnoticed.
So good, yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any more thoughts, opinions, strongly worded letters you want to write to the public?
I'm excited for the next race, Singapore. That one is going to be exciting. But on that note, I'll see you guys all.
Au revoir. Avidison. Ciao. Next week in
Singapore.
Bye. Bye.